G'day, guys. Well, guess what? You can see this.
Looking sharp, Dobbo.
Looking sharp, all right. Because
And what
you know
about your
what?
lunchbox that you brought in as well?
Mate, it's got a couple of little frothies, coffee over there. You know what you have to do? You need to punt with Ladbrokes to get more out of your footy multis. Now, I can only give you so much. So you go onto the Ladbrokes app, you make quick, smart picks with stats and insights from the last 5 games. It's all there on the Ladbrokes app. If you go looking, as you can see, a very, very easy thing to do at Ladbrokes. You track your multis in real time. It's all within the app. Jump on the Ladbrokes app today. I got to tell you, when I got on there, I was like, okay, how do you navigate this? And, you know, I'm not that bright with things, but it's so easy. It's so easy. So get on the Ladbrokes app today, punt with Ladbrokes and get more out of your footy multis. You might even get yourself some good gear. G'day and welcome. Elimination finals time. 2 games. There'll be only 2 winners, and the rest of them, Kosamui.
Kosamui they go.
Kev, how are you, mate?
I'm good, Dobbo.
Okay, before we start,
they picked up a bit of the flu from Sydney.
I've got that. Can we just talk about the difference? I mean, this is the worst news of everything.
Well, it's not all over yet, Dobbo. So he's going to.
Well, he's done his knee.
Yeah, there's some problems there. He had some scans.
So what do we know? Can you be the dad and give us some inside knowledge?
I can be the father and share some knowledge. So he's going to see the specialist tonight, the surgeon.
Yep.
Tim McMenamin.
Yep. Right.
Now, there's been some conflicting reports on his knee. So it's a partial ACL tear, right? So sometimes some players have just let that heal over natural time, which if he took that option, unlikely that he would play again this year, but there's a chance if they get through to the grand final. And then it would, along with his rehabilitation, would sort of heal itself, without the surgery. So that's one option. The other option is just to get surgery and know that it's fixed. But the positive is it's fixed. The negative is it's a 9-month recovery.
He's gone for next year, pretty much.
Basically, a lot of next year, yeah.
Yeah, that's not good.
But it is fixed.
Yeah.
Right? But there is a chance that it mightn't be a partial tear. There might be something else wrong with his knee, which he'll find out tonight when the doctor has a good look at it, examines it properly, and then they'll make a decision moving forward from there. But it's sad news for Bill, and because he's had a great year. We're still hopeful that he can participate in this year's final series.
Yep.
But again, a lot of that depends on what happens tonight with his appointment with the doctor.
Jesus, it's a huge out. Carrigan accepts the early plea.
Now, what about the Reece Walsh headbutt?
Were you happy with that?
Oh, I think it's fine, yeah. I heard people banging on.
Buzzers going on.
There's a couple going on about, he should have got a couple of weeks, but, come on. What do you think? Do you think...
I think it was fine. I don't think...
You're a Broncos fan now.
Yeah,
so
what do you mean now? What do you mean now?
You've always been a Broncos fan, right? So take your Broncos...
look, I didn't think it was as bad. I thought there was a Hudson Young equivalent against the West Tigers. If that's what they do... Look, it was a headbutt.
So Hudson Young headbutted someone, didn't he?
In the West Tigers, he got the same thing. Contrary conduct. That. So, I mean...
I'm fine with that.
Daniel Saifidi gave Victor Radley a little tap. That's the fine. Probably.
And then they're banging on about, what did he give? He showed him the bird, did he?
Yeah, finger.
You
weren't happy about that.
I'm not happy about that.
I know, you've said be better. Okay, let's get to the games, can we? Okay.
We're still on the Broncos. So Billy's obviously
gone.
Is Ezra Mam?
Reynolds will be back. That's
right.
The mail I'm getting.
So
Cobbo's on a race around the clock. They think Cobbo will play for Wynnum this weekend.
Right.
Xavier Willison's been cleared to play. Jack Gajeski's been cleared to play. So you'd think Gajeski comes in for Piakura.
Is Piakura out?
Yeah, eye socket.
So how long is he out for?
Season.
Yeah, that's a big blow.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's that time, mate. He's had some injuries, Brendan Piakura.
Yeah, he has. Anyway, they got good depth there.
Yeah, they got good depth. So, Gajeski's back. Look, I think they can still make a run for it, just depending.
Well, they've got to get through one game, don't they?
One game. Next week,
in the
mate.
Grand final.
And they're in the GF.
Yep.
All right. Okay.
Raiders, Sharks.
Let's get
Now,
into it.
Saturday night, what are we thinking about this? What's the go
I'm
there?
filthy on all.
What's happened to Friday night football?
Well, no Friday night footy, mate, this week.
That's ridiculous.
Well, that's just the way it is, mate.
What,
this
because
week.
of the AFL Grand Final? Now, my mate Gordy banged on about this too. Who gives it a damn about?
Yeah, that's in 2 weeks.
You could have rolled, right?
Mate, now I'm with you. This has all come from Ricky because Ricky demanded that that game was normally the Broncos Raiders game was normally a Saturday night.
Right. Well, Ricky
wanted
shot
it-
himself in the foot, mate.
Yeah, because he wanted the Sunday night.
It would have been freezing cold, totally different scenario. Then the sun was out.
Broncos love playing that football. Anyway, They got the short turnaround. They got that. Okay, so now they've got this. The bookmakers think the Sharks are no chance. Kevie Walters, you're a coach. They've played 94 minutes of football, the Raiders, against a Shark side that decimated, absolutely destroyed the Roosters.
Well,
Who's going to win it?
Now I'm going to look at this in 2 ways. The Raiders are going to win this game, right? There's the bounce back, and I've been involved in a bounce back team in '98. We lost our first semi-final against Parramatta, and then we went on 3 in a row. All of a sudden, we got our hands on the trophy in '98. We had a good side. We were the best side all year. The Raiders have been the best team all year, right? So they can't. That's a fact. They've been the most consistent team. Yeah, they played this and that, and they had a weaker draw, whatever. They played everyone, you know. So, and they had their trophy night, their presentation night on, was it Monday night?
Monday night.
So that's a big lift. That's always a good time when you've had a good season. It gets rid of all the negative energy out of the Raiders. I reckon Sticky, and he's the master person for this, will get them up and they'll be ready to go. They will beat the Sharks. I'm confident they'll beat the Sharks.
Gee whiz.
And they'll be on their way to play the Storm. Now, the other thing that gives me confidence is the Roosters had the Sharks where they wanted them in the first 20 minutes of the first half and the second half, but they couldn't convert the points.
That's true.
Right?
The Roosters had the run of it.
James Tedesco spilled a ball. He was in the clear.
He was gone.
Would have scored, would have put him in front, and then...
And Sam Walker couldn't have had a worse game. He had a bad night.
He had a bad day out, right? And they got it wrong. But the Roosters have been struggling a bit. You know, they sort of been hanging on. Whereas that's not the case for the Raiders, right? So that's why I think they can win. You know, and everyone's talking about the Broncos win. It was a great win by the Broncos, but there was 2 or 3
the footy gods definitely played a role.
incidences in that game.
No question.
You know, even as late as when the charge down on Reece Walsh. That was a penalty every day of the week. But if that penalty...
If Zach Hoskins doesn't clip his leg, no penalty. They win.
The Broncos, they'll be playing this week. So that if you have a good look at the game and dissect it properly, you know, and the Broncos really only played for 14 minutes of that game. And Reece Walsh, well, I heard the story. Reece Walsh was sitting in the dressing room, filthy with himself, because he should be, for being sent off. And next minute, Pat Carrigan marches in and sitting beside him. And he said, well, what are you doing here? He said, I just got sent off as well. So they got together and said, well, bugger this. Come on. Let's go out and have a crack.
Yeah.
And Walsh, he put his little show on. And so that's what happened. But the Sharks don't have a Reece Walsh, you know. They got a good side.
They got Ronaldo.
Yeah.
They got Ronaldo.
They got a good side. I'm not disrespecting them, but I just think the Raiders, given their form all year, right, they've been very good. Now, for them to win, though, I want to see Strange. He's got to get his hands on the ball more. We didn't see him in the second half for the Raiders.
No, he went missing.
He scored the one try,
yeah,
and that was it. So, come on, take the shackles off the Raiders. You got nothing to lose except a game of footy. And the Sharks as well.
Yeah.
Now, if this game was at Sharks, I'd go the Sharks. The home ground advantage is a big one as well. Don't underestimate the camp where we saw him last week. Didn't they tell Reece Walsh? They gave him a few suggestions, didn't they?
Yeah.
There'll be plenty of suggestions for the Sharks fans as well.
Right, okay. How does 94 minutes of football affect in a recovery this game? I mean, they went extra time, golden point.
Yeah, well, Ricky said in his... as long as it's managed properly, their loads this week. Okay, so that'll come into how much time they're at training, how much time they're on their legs, and with all the sports science these days, you can accommodate like a big, like there's a lot of energy going into that 95 minutes. You can see both teams were out on their feet.
Yeah.
Right, so Ricky and his staff need to get their week right, their planning right. So they would have had a couple of days off. The ball, something like that is really invigorating. When you've had a great season and everyone's probably played their best football for a couple of years. Tarpany, Papali, Strange. They've all had their best years in a long time. So that brings a good vibe and a good energy as well. I expect him to bounce back, Dobbo. I really do. Particularly in Canberra with the strength and support of the Canberra folk. And it's Saturday night.
Saturday night in the nation's capital.
It's going to be a bit cold out there, Sharkies.
Will be. It was cold the other
Sharks
night.
like cold water, though, don't they?
They do. But, so you're tipping Canberra.
I'm tipping Canberra in a tight one, right? The Sharks have been very good, so they need to be respected. But I just feel the bounce back theory can work here.
All right, now
Raiders.
Sunday, we're close on 80,000 at a core stadium.
Yeah,
Dogs take on the Panthers.
right.
And everybody's saying
we've got
one-way
different
one-way traffic.
It's never one-way traffic in semi-finals, right?
Right.
But this Panthers team, they know how to get the job done.
Yeah.
The Bulldogs have got some injuries, but their lineup on paper looks pretty good, Dobbo.
Mate, I'm actually tipping the Dogs.
Are you?
I love Burton in the centres.
Yeah.
Bronson Cherry back. So your centres are right.
So one of them is going to have to play on the right side.
Yeah, but Sexton back at halfback and
Yeah.
putting Galvin at 6.
Yep.
I think that is a much better
Reid
lineup.
Marnie's back on the bench too.
On the bench. So you wouldn't, you want to get him getting niggle. He has got everything to me. I don't think with Kickow there, Carraz gets a week back. He's back for an extra week. Connor Tracy. Everybody's saying it's Panthers one-way traffic. I just can't see it. You want to talk about a home ground advantage?
Yeah, a core stadium, yeah.
Bulldogs fans, there'll be 50,000 Bulldogs fans there.
Plus.
Like, easily.
Oh, 50,000. Like, you get
and
20,000 Panthers fans.
But, mate, they're going to be out in force.
Yep.
They want to win a semi-final. This team, they will be up for it. I cannot stress enough how important this game is.
Yeah. What about why is Steve Crichton named in jersey number 23?
They're just doing that there's no way he's playing. He's got syndesmosis. There's no way he's playing.
I just don't know why they do
They just
that.
do it, mate. They just do that. That's what they do.
Right. Okay. Mitch Kenny's been named in jersey 22 for the.
Well, I think
now
Mitch
if Mitch Kenny plays,
different story.
That's a different story again.
So you're going to tip Panthers?
I'm going to tip the Panthers.
Tell me why.
In a tight one. Well, their history, mate. The last 4 years that they've won 13 now, semi-final games in a row, undefeated in 13. That's pretty good going. And my late great father used to say, "Well, every time you win, you're closer to losing."
Loss.
So, Jesus, Dobbo, you got me thinking now.
I shouldn't be saying this, but I think Canterbury are going to win it.
Right.
And I'm not saying...
Well, it's a
any
semi-final.
confidence. It's a semi-final. I think Penrith have been up. They've had the chase. They've been going... I just don't know if they can go back to back
well,
to
they've
back
over
to back
to New Zealand and back.
Every single...
Well, I can't tip against the Panthers. I did it earlier in the year and I got egg on my face. Right. What about the back five stats for the Panthers on the weekend? Did you see them?
No.
83 runs between them for 796 metres, and you throw on top of that Nathan Cleary's kicking game. That's why they're going to win, Dobbo, because this is two teams that play exactly the same style of football, and the Panthers have been doing it for 5 years, and the Bulldogs for 2 years. How long Sorello been there? 2 or 3 years.
3 years.
Trying to mould that. There's 3 Panthers in the Bulldogs lineup, and that's not including Crichton.
Well, Jamin Salmon's there.
Salmon,
Matt
Burton and
Kickow.
Kickow. So they play the same style, but Penrith have got the better kicking game with Nathan.
I just think Toby Sexton's going to deliver. He's got a statement. I don't know what it is. I don't know. And mate,
yeah, well, he's been.
They shouldn't be fearing. They went down to Melbourne. They should have beaten Melbourne. It was 18-14 with 10 to go.
Yep.
They should have beaten Melbourne. They had a lot of injuries. They should have gone straight through to a prelim, but they didn't.
No.
So that's got to give them some hope.
Right. Now you're saying, let's flip it back to the Raiders, and you're saying, well, their mental.
Well, they didn't play 94 minutes. The Dogs.
No, but they still lost, and that can carry a burden.
Make a decision.
Yeah, I'm going for the Panthers. I think they'll win, but the Bulldogs will put in a really strong show. It's 2 great games, mate, over the weekend. But I'm just cranky with the NRL that we haven't got a Friday night game, mate. Anyway.
That's life. That's
Yeah,
life.
so there we go.
All
Just the
right.
2 games.
Canberra.
Are you working, mate?
Yeah, Canberra and Penrith.
Right.
Questions for Kev. Now,
Here we go.
questions for Kev. We are going to go. Now, they've come thick and fast today. Dobbo, Raiders win, Hudson Young to score, Panthers win, Edwards try, Ramian try, Sexton try.
Oh, now they're...
Don't
Don't get in Dobbo's headspace.
No. I'm going to give you our pot. It's open. Join the Ladbrokes pot. But Paul Ryan.
Rhino.
Do not get involved. I give the tips here. Thank you very much.
Hey,
Kevie.
talking about tips, where's our hats?
They're coming. Kevie, do you think the Broncos can go all the way?
Oh, I've answered this 1,000 times.
Well, people keep on asking.
Before round 1, I thought 100%, and right now, I think 100%. Of course they can. They've got a great roster. Very good roster.
Is Katoni Staggs the best centre in the game at the moment?
It's hard to say the best centre, but he's in the grand final. He's playing great football.
Would he, if he chooses to, would he be in the green and gold?
Well, that's not a question that I can answer directly, but obviously he's in the mix for selection.
Okay. You know.
Well, we've got to meet with the other selectors, Dobbo.
If you know, you know. What did...
Well, you got some mail on the other selectors. What are they saying?
No, I don't know.
Hey?
What did you say to Billy?
Oh, I just really... we're really proud of Bill and the season that he's had. That's the best thing I can say. And just to keep his head up. He's had a great season, and it may not be over yet, so let's just wait and see.
Could Walsh play in the halves if needed be? Arthur's at fullback. Or
Why are you moving Reece Walsh from fullback?
This is just
Seriously?
Yeah.
You've got Ezra Mam in the garage. He's up on the blocks.
Yeah.
And if you think you got a question mark about Ezra Mam, go back and watch the 23 grand final.
Yeah, I know. Okay.
That'll answer your Ezra Mam questions.
How did he make it to a grand final without Paddy and Walters?
Well, they got great depth, haven't they? That's the beauty of this Broncos roster.
Yeah.
Right? Xavier Willison will come. He's back. Like he's an international player.
Willison, Hunt, you've got Reynolds,
You've got
Mann.
Reynolds and Mam to come back in.
Yeah.
Go jet ski.
Yeah. Yeah.
They got depth coming everywhere, Dobbo. So
Will you go
that
to
won't
the
be
prelim?
the problem.
Will you be at the prelim? I know you're going to be at the grand final. If Bronc's there, would you go to the prelim?
I'll be working, mate.
You're
on Fox
working for Fox.
in Sydney.
Of course. Okay. Questions for Kev. Now. I can only do as much as I can do. Now, last week, the Ladbrokes pot.
Oh, Dobbs. Good job, buddy.
Yeah, we put some money in there.
You
We
and
put some
Darcy,
money in.
wasn't it?
No, he had nothing.
Darcy helped out, mate.
All he did was tell me what to do.
Right.
Social wise, I come up with the tips. The Rainmaker. That's what you need to know.
Is it going to rain this weekend again?
Well, I'm hoping so. So what we've done is we're going to have some fun during the races. We're not going to. We'll give you our pot tips for the races on Saturday.
What's the big race day Saturday? Do we know?
It's a very good question. Can I just say to all our pot members, if you want a bet, go on to our Mates Mode and go to Inside Ball and write us. Tell us what you want us to have a go at. If you've got a tip you'd like last week you were calling for the difference. You wanted a difference anytime try scorer.
The difference didn't get up though.
No, I know, because old mate here, Darcy, he fell for the mob. He took the mob's advice.
You're asking the mob for some feedback.
Yeah,
but
well,
are you going to use their feedback?
Yes. They did ask for Marky Mark and we used it.
Right.
Okay, so they were 50-50. But if you want to have a bet, you can absolutely just write it there in Mates Mode. We're happy to do it. We will have a bet for you on Saturday for the races. The Underwood Stakes. Right?
Is it Flemington, yeah?
Caulfield. No, you're racing, Kev. Caulfield, Underwood Stakes.
Have you been to Caulfield?
Yes.
Well, that's a great track, isn't
Great
it?
track. I'll be at the Cox Plate down at Moonee Valley this year.
Are you going to Cox Plate?
Little cashy down there. Anyway.
I'll be in England, mate.
Yeah, good luck with
Working
that.
for Australia.
Good luck with that. We'll get to that shortly. Now, I want to tell you this now. Let's get into our Saturdays. I'm going to tip the Raiders. Anytime try score KO weeks. And we're going to multi that. That's a pretty easy bet. So that's to start off with. Then we're going to go into Penrith and Casey McLean anytime try scorer. That will give us, at the moment, prices are up to changing. They will change. $7.
Right.
Now, that's just part of our pot. That's what we're going to do there. We will have some racing. We will have some anytime try scorers. But that's just to give you a little appetite.
Where do your racing tips come from, Dobbo? Can't reveal the source?
No. I pick them myself.
Right. Okay. I'm just asking, mate.
Why would you think that
Well, you need help with that. You've got to get inside, mate.
I do talk to trainers.
Right, so you do.
A lot of people. Yeah, I've talked to a lot of people.
You're not just pulling a name out of the colour.
Slim Dusty was a great musician, and the Cunnamulla Fella was one of his great songs, so I related that. And
okay.
Boom! Rains money. Anyway, that is what we're doing. So we're right in saying that. Our pot for Ladbrokes, we're just giving you a little appetite. It will be Canberra and Penrith. Anytime try scorer, KO Weeks and Casey McLean from the Panthers. That's the double. You get $7 at the moment. That will be one of our pot tips. We'll give you Underwood stake tips. There'll be some other little things. We might have a little flutter throughout if we get a tip. But our pot, get on board. Go to more mates mode. Type in inside ball, join. It's $25 buy-in. It's that easy. And, once you're in there, you can tell us what you want. We obviously relate to you. I'm texting away there. Darcy's involved. We're all there. We want to do it. Saturday will be a great afternoon of racing. Then we'll go into the semis on Saturday and Sunday. Now, Ali Brigginshaw yesterday was elite. Make sure you go and have a listen to her chat. She showed what resilience is all about. An unbelievable chat.
Great story.
And she was a great guest. Tell us who you want to hear from as well. We've got so many people who want to. Who do you want to hear from on Inside Ball? Some of the guests. The difference, yes, I know you've been asking for him. He's coming on. We might even get him sooner rather than later. We just don't know. Just see how everything's going with the heel. But we will definitely get him on. Have a great semi-final weekend. We'll be back on Monday. Go the Raiders. Go the Panthers if you're Kevin. I'm saying I'm going to tip the Dogs, but that's only because I don't know why.
Oh, your Dogs' heritage, mate. Okay. You're at the 94, 95 grand finals.
Martin Bella, 94. Anyway, have a great weekend, and we'll be back again on Monday. See you later.
See you later, champs.
Chances are you're about to lose. For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website.